All right, and we continue our team coverage on the freezing rain in Michiana. Let's take a look at the current travel conditions for folks hitting the roads. News Center 16's Megan Smedley has been out on the roads all day long here, and she's along with photojournalist Daryl Gray. And Megan, have the conditions improved at all?
Yeah, Terry, I'm happy to say that the conditions have improved a little bit since we've crept closer to that freezing degree temperature at 32 degrees. The parking lot's kind of slush right now as opposed to ice. But earlier this afternoon when we were below freezing, the wintry weather created a mess across Michiana.
This has been a crazy day for the entire county, basically for the entire Midwest. But St. Joseph County is just dozen after dozen. I mean, it's just call after call after call.
The freezing rain hit at the worst possible time, just as kids were coming home from school and people coming home from work. In South Bend, a car collided with a school bus, but no children were injured. We began our drive in Mishawaka. Main Street was slick, but drivers kept it slow and steady. The Mishawaka Fire Department experienced nonstop calls.
They had to give us our own channel, and everybody's basically talking over each other because about every fire truck, ambulance, and police car in St. Joseph County is out right now.
Between 2 and 6 p.m., Mishawaka police responded to 25 non-injury accidents. We headed onto the bypass where cars had slipped off the road and into nearby ditches.
If you do not have to go out, do not go out unless it's an absolute emergency. If you have to venture out, keep your distance, slow down.
The toll road was closed in Mishawaka due to an accident that had cars waiting for over an hour. But the main problem was side streets. On Apple Road in Osceola, it was a sheet of ice. We had to drive just 10 miles an hour in a 45 to keep it safe. With dangerous conditions, it's always good to be prepared.
They always say, you know, bring a blanket, bring some warm clothes, bring some water, just in case you do get stranded. Make sure your cell phone's charged up and just take your time, have plenty of time to get to where you have to go.
The freezing rain brought some of the worst conditions we've seen this winter.
For 2019, this is probably the worst that we're hopefully going to see.
And it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Just if you don't have to go out tonight, please don't go out tonight.
And we did check in with South Bend International Airport. They did have to close airspace for just 15 minutes, but were able to reopen afterwards. Now, there have been a couple of flights that have been diverted to other airports. Now, that's because of pilot discretion as to whether or not they felt comfortable landing in South Bend. But back on the roads, if you are out here tonight, take it slow. Anything you see that could be wet most likely is going to be slick. So just be careful out there tonight. In South Bend, Megan Smedley, News Center 16.